Hi, everybody. This is Trent with Where True Technologies, and I wanted to give a quick overview of our Exome tool. And so, Exome is a data lake for the life sciences. And just to give you a sense of sort of what are the maybe applications of Exome, one of them being there's unfortunately this divide, if you will, between BI tools, which often can work well with relational or sort of SQL-based data sets. Um, and then there's the sort of life science world, which generates a lot of data, which is fairly tabular in nature, but is domain specific. And so what Exome does is sort of bridge that gap and allows you to connect to your underlying bioinformatic data via various more traditional connection and sort of analytic tool methods. And so dashboarding and reporting is, say, you want to have a BI tool that can connect via Postgres to databases. You can use Exome sort of as the server, have your BI tool connect to Exome, and then issue queries to your backend file formats to do analysis and reporting. There's some other use cases which I won't get into, but you can sort of imagine a better layer sort of at the beginning of your various workflows and how that could enable sort of faster and or easier or really more productive at some level data scientists and bioinformaticians and engineers. So where does Exum sort of fit into your stack overall, or where is sort of imagined to? So if you have a lot of data, say in a cloud storage format, say S3, GCS, or whatever it may be, what you can use our tools for is use Exome to sort of sit at like right above that layer, and then once that's in place, you can then make various connections to that. So there's SQL, Python, and R fairly easy to connect with. We also have a UI layer, which we'll look at right now. And so what we have here is the UI layer, like I mentioned, and we can execute queries against a FAST table, or say, let's look at this guy, which is this is a describe statement, but this is the output of a GFF file against a metagenomic data set. We could look like at the description like we just did, or we can also view this in the catalog to get more information about it. So it's a GFF file, and here's its particular location in S3. And so with that, we'll pause the video and go over and show a Postgres example. Okay, so here's a quick Postgres example. We're going to use PsychoPG2, which is a fairly common Python library. And you can see we follow basically the standard operating procedure of using PsychoPG. So we create a connection to the host, which is the endpoint, standard Postgres port. Email and password are the same user and password you would use to log in. The database, and then some specific options to support which Exome organization is being used. In this case, it's public and just one of the example libraries. Finally, we can create the cursor, execute the statement. So again, just a SQL statement. And now we'll just sort of tally up how many rows are in this GFF file. So it ran the query. We can see there's a little bit over 8,000 functional annotations in this GFF file. And with that, I'll leave you. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or thoughts or comments. Love to hear from you. Thanks. Bye.